So lately, Shueisha has been releasing these trailers for the Dragon Ball Super manga that are sort of teases of things to come and give us some information and some teases for new characters. Also shows off the characters in color, so we can kind of have a better look at how they're going to look like, and use our imaginations to color them in. You know, obviously the full color versions of these chapters will be out at some point, probably later this year. But in the meantime, we have that. So I want to go ahead and dissect this new trailer. It came out about 8 hours ago. I know I'm a bit late for this. Been really busy all day today with other things in my personal life, getting making calls, things like that. You know how it is. But I want to go ahead and do this for y'all and drop this little breakdown, I guess you can say, and thoughts on the trailer. Last time I did one of these, the music for the trailer was a tiny bit too loud, but this time I've adjusted the audio so that you should be able to hear me a lot better than you hear it. So, anyways, we're going to go in, play it. I'm going to pause as I see things and kind of give my thoughts. So, let's go ahead and get to it right here on camera. Here we go. Original draft Akira Toriyama. They are promoting the fact that Toriyama is indeed the lead writer for this story. The Moro arc, Toriyama wrote a lot less of it. It was mostly Toyotaro's story. Here we have the original creator coming back to tell this tale. And the draft has already been written. So the story of this arc is done. Toriyama wrote the entire thing. Toyotaro is now adapting it. Although there may be changes coming later on, you never know what could happen. Right now, that's the way it's going to work out. He's writing the drafts. I call them the manuscripts, and then Toyotaro's adapting. I love it. The great apes, the Uzarus, in the cereal planet. Once from the invasion of Frieza's Amri. Well, I think he meant to say army. It says at the bottom, that's what it says here, but in the subs, which you can't see because it's being blocked by the, you can see the little promotion thing, the Click Me Daddy thing's blocking it, but it says, once from the invasion of Frieza's army. So basically, if Frieza's army invaded once, and that is, of course, Bardock. The scar's in the same place, so it likely is Bardock, unless there's another saying with the same scar. Probably is him. There was a survivor, is what it says. New arc, Granolah the Survivor. First of all, that guitar riff, yo. Yo, that guitar riff kicks, bro. That's serious. Okay. It says here his tribes were destroyed. The cereal people were destroyed. We all know that. I love this shot here of him. OG20, OG31. I love this shot. And look at him just, doing the sniper thing with the finger. I love it. That's a cool ass move. It's like his version of the Dodonpa or Frieza's death ray. Very similar. The sniping move. I'm probably gonna do more technique guides on these types of moves later this year because I love these kinds of moves as well. Right there it says strongest sniper. One of his eyes is red here. Just really good, solid looking stuff right here. I really like the way that the style of this visual manga trailer. Really enjoy it. Granolah is what it says. Then it shows Goku. It says he mastered Ultra Instinct and aiming for further heights, which is, of course, to power Ultra Instinct up to get to higher levels. I'm probably, at some point I'm going to do a video discussing this in more detail, but I do have a video coming out on Saturday about the Dragon Ball Super power creep and how sort of Goku's kind of OP in a way. We'll be discussing that on Saturday here on the channel, so make sure you're here for that. Subscribe if you are new, and in the notification bell, hit all so you get all my videos as they drop, because I have some heat coming for y'all in the coming weeks. Son Goku, looking awesome. I like this picture. I know some people didn't like it. I saw some people saying they didn't like this art. I love this art. I think it looks great. I like it. And then it shows here Vegeta, and it says trying to master a new technique of the gods. So Vegeta's role, at least for part of this arc, is to master this new godly technique, which I talked about yesterday on the channel with Sammy Guevara from All Elite Wrestling. He joined me on that video. So what could this technique be? We'll see, but it'll probably, well, not probably, I'm sure it'll be something different from Ultra Instinct. Vegeta. Defeat Frieza and aim for supremacy of the universe. So this group, the Heaters, are going to try and overthrow Frieza. Not just Granolah. We talked about that, a few days ago. Well, about a week ago when the chapter came out. Frieza's got some new enemies. So there's no question we'll see Frieza in this arc. Possibly Broly, but I'm not sure about that. Can't guarantee that. But Frieza for sure will be here because the Heaters will try to overthrow Frieza's army and Frieza himself. And think about it. This is the first time we've seen Frieza since Dragon Ball Super Broly, except for that one bonus page that came out that Toyotaro drew of what Frieza was doing during the Moro arc. But it's been a while. I mean, think about it. The Moro arc started 2 years ago. Broly came out 2 years ago. So it's been a while because we've seen Frieza do something new. It says here straight up the Heater Army. So it's difficult to say whether or not these guys are villains because they definitely come off villainous, but because Frieza's such a prick, it's like, who's really the bad guy here? You know what I mean? But that being said, I feel like having two heel factions, having two evil factions, I think is kind of a cool idea that we haven't really seen in Dragon Ball that much. I mean, the closest we kind of came to it was maybe when you had the androids and Cell on separate sides for that brief time in the middle of the Cell Saga, but even that wasn't two factions. So I think it could be great, seeing them interact with Frieza's people whenever that happens in the future. Guided by Fate, the Gathering Warriors. That's all of them. Notice it's showing all of them. Vegeta, Goku, Granolah, and the Heaters will clash. Interesting. So we're going to have a big showdown at some point. And then it says Dragon Ball Super, Granolah arc. And then this part was not subbed. But it's the Oracle Fish's ominous, prophecy of something bad happening. Which usually is overhyped. Usually, as you know in Dragon Ball, things usually end up being okay. Problems get resolved relatively easy in Dragon Ball. Not easy, let me take that back. But, most Dragon Ball arcs have happy endings. So whatever the Oracle Fish is thinking about, dude, even Mirrors came back. So whatever the Oracle Fish is thinking about, it's probably not going to be a major deal. Well, it might be for a while, but it'll eventually get fixed. Anyways, what'd y'all think about this little trailer right here, yo? I thought it was kind of cool the way they edited it. Doesn't really give us any new information, except it just confirms that everybody's going to be on their own side here. Goku and Vegeta will not be enemies, but Granolah and the Heaters have their own agenda, and so do Frieza. So you've got Goku and Vegeta on one side. You've got the Heaters over here, Granolah and Frieza. So you've got everybody kind of aiming for their own thing, and it could be a lot of fun. If Toriyama wrote this nicely, this could be a fun little arc. I'm not expecting it to be on the level of Dragon Ball or Z. No expectations there, but it could be fun. It could be a lot of fun. So what do you think? Let me know in the comments, and we'll talk soon. Take care of yourself.